Good Thursday morning to you. This is Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights. This is the Vilco Weather Hazards Outlook. This will be valid the rest of today, Thursday, through next Wednesday, July the 8th. We're looking at animation west of Mount Palomar, some summertime convection over toward the coastal areas of Southern California, a rarity. Well, after incessant rainfall, quiet stretch of weather is in store now with numerous days of dry weather this period. Next utility concern will be the potential for thunderstorms that may hold off until Wednesday, July the 8th. Moderate temperature levels will eventually make a little bit of a rise, and we could see heat indices start to get into that upper category. Not until probably next Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So current conditions right now, well, we have this area of departing low pressure that's up to the north, and this is going to be taking a track far away, and high pressure instead is going to build in. We'll see a string of areas of higher pressure. This is going to push down the storm track, which is going to be well to the south of us, or off to the west of us, or at times to the north of us. But it looks like it's going to stay dry through a wide area of New England back into New York State, the Great Lakes. And though we're not seeing it yet, but we do have smoke upstream. This is from Canadian and Alaskan wildfires that'll be making it in, rounding the base of this trough, and eventually, with that ridge of higher pressure building across our region, we're going to see some of that smoke filter the sunshine from time to time and make for a little bit of a more hazy atmosphere. But current conditions are looking quite good with the dry weather ahead. In fact, looking at the latest 7-day accumulations of rainfall, we're not looking at very much for a change. How do you like that? Only about 1/100th of an inch, or not even that. And things are looking very, very dry, and this is just what the doctor ordered. Again, the main storm track is going to be off to the south of our region. We're tracking just about due west to east from the central and southern Rockies, prairies, and then taking a track to the middle Atlantic coast. Looking at temperatures, well, we're starting to make some inroads here for a little bit of warmth, either neutral to warm. That's over the next 5 days, and these are maximum temperatures. And bumping that ahead about 3 days, we still have the same neutral, if not just a little bit above normal for maximum temperatures. Cooler air across the region, up in the northern Arctic region, Hudson Bay, some parts of coastal Alaska. But you can see the warmer areas here. Where it's really warm, however, take a look at this, is up in the northern Africa, where you might expect it to be. It's pretty much on fire. Look at these temperatures throughout this entire region, from the Arabian Peninsula west, but also into good sections of Asia, and then even into Europe. They're seeing quite warm weather, even up to southern Scandinavia. Quite remarkable. So taking a look at the daily synoptic charts here at the surface, this is precipitation. And what we're seeing here, let me see if I can stop this and run this. Well, we have this area of higher pressure, 10-18 millibars. Not especially strong, but it'll do the job, and it's going to keep storm systems at bay to the north of us. You see that system tracking east of James Bay, north of the St. Lawrence Valley. Also precipitation that wants to sort of squirt up into the southern tier of New York, for example. But it does look like that's really not going to be a problem. This area of higher pressure reinforces, and it moves in, and it looks like our next real shot for precipitation is not going to be until somewhere along about Tuesday night into the day on Wednesday. A little disturbance works on through. We do have a frontal boundary that'll affect us, it looks like, later next week. Wouldn't trust the models much past about 7 days at this point in time. Let's take a look at precipitable water amounts. So the brown is our friend in this particular case, as we've had our rainfall and then some. And we're keeping the high precipitable water amounts, the high PWatts, where excessive rainfall will be to the south of us, as just showed. And as long as we're in those browner colors there, that's all good news. A little bit of moisture squirts off to the north of us. High pressure will maintain that to the north. And you can see the way things are working out. This is ripe for a bust in the forecast. But it does look like that reinforcing area of higher pressure is going to be at play. And that's all good news until, well, we get back into some heavy-duty moisture and those higher PWatts. The yellows there getting around 1.8 to 2 inches. And so that occurs, it looks like, the end of next week. This is the European total precipitation. Look at that. Right through Wednesday, that would be Tuesday night at 8 p.m. We're looking real good. And looking at the daily temperatures here, the max and mins, you can see a general trend upward with highs basically in the 70s and then warming into the 80s as we get into Monday and staying that way. Looking at dew point temperatures, which also really tells the tale here, as well as winds. Really nothing to worry about in terms of gusts. We're good there. And in this department, we're looking at the driest weather is going to be basically Thursday and Friday, today and Friday. And then a gradual bit of a rise, but really not excessive humidity until we get above about 60 degrees. That doesn't happen until it looks like Tuesday afternoon. This is where some heat indices will be kicking in, making the heat index just a little bit more humid and on the warm side. GFS modeling, the ensemble shows centered on Burlington, precipitation, nil. The next chance would be that Sunday bit, and there we're looking at about 1/10 of an inch of precipitation. The European and the GFS ensembles in very good agreement here. And then let's take a look at temperatures. Our temperatures, very similar to what you just saw. Max and mins with pretty strong diurnal ranges that indicates lower dew point temperatures, lower humidity, until we get up into around the 7th, 8th of July, and that's Tuesday into Wednesday. And this is our next chance to see precipitation. You note that we're pretty cool for this time of year, and then we do make a very gradual warm-up, and so around the 8th of July, that's next Wednesday, looks like we're back into some warmer temperatures aloft. That's it from here. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights Consulting.